The Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk of storms to occur for tomorrow.
Nic Nair loved weather as a child, and that passion only grew as he did.
We will continue with Nic's legacy as long as we have strength and we are alive.
His father, KG, mother, Kate, and brothers, Kian and Krishna, have spent the last year of their lives honoring his.
Nic embodied kindness and love.
Nair went to Hebron High School in Carrollton and last April was a sophomore at OU. He was storm chasing with students Gavin Short and Drake Brooks when their car hydroplaned and was hit by a semi. All three were killed.
We were lost. We were not sure what is happening, but we felt the love from the community for us.
But they turned his passing into a purpose. Last month, they were in Norman as a permanent plaque went up in OU's journalism school.
It brought back a lot of joy. It brought us a moment of happiness again, knowing that we are still living through Nic.
The family has also raised money for 10 scholarships, 9 for Hebron students in choir, theater, and football, and 1 for an OU student in meteorology.
Even though he's not with us, like in a human way, his name will forever live on. I'm just very happy that we got to experience him.
They and neighbors have green ribbons up as a tribute. A new tree in their backyard serves as a memorial.
To live through the acceptance is difficult. That's not one single day. We don't tear out.
Nurturing the dreams of students with the same passions as Nic lets his legacy continue to grow.
It doesn't take away the pain, but it helps. It helps us get through.
In Carrollton, I'm William Joy.
Well, I hope the kids that grow up and are awarded these scholarships take the time to learn about the young man whose name is behind that grant.
Yes, and our hearts are with the Nair family. So tragic.
Oh, it is, and the legacy, though, that the family's creating in his name is just so wonderful and so nice. I mean, I just can't even imagine that, you know.
And I didn't know until you told me that it was crashes that kill more storm chasers than the actual storms themselves. I would have thought you're running into a potentially dangerous storm.
Yeah, and what happens is, that is the number one reason. And this was not, they were not out chasing at that point. The chase was over. They were actually driving back to school. Yeah. But oftentimes what happens with these storm chasers is they're out in the middle of nowhere. You know, they're just looking at the sky and everything, running, you know, you're kind of out in rural country, rural counties and stuff. There's no stop signs or anything like that, and you're running through these intersections and you hit one another. So, yeah, that happens more often than it should.